In late May, this family moved around the world, more than 11,000 kilometers to Saskatoon from Qatar. And while they find the people here welcoming, Shafkat Nabi and Aisha Jamal say the rental market is not.
We know that the housing, the demand and supply, there's a huge demand supply gap actually. So we expected it, but yes, not this, not this high.
The couple moved with their twin daughters and they visited Saskatoon last July before making the final move. And since then, in less than a year, they say rent has exponentially increased.
I definitely feel there is a jump in almost 10 to 20% in terms of rent. The number of houses, the lesser number of houses are available at this point of time.
According to a recent report from rentals.ca, rent in the province is up 18.4%. The average rent for 2 bedrooms in our province is at $1,300. It's in part because of the rising demand. In the last year or so, Saskatoon's population grew by more than 16,000. Regina welcomed more than 10,000 newcomers. Much of this growth comes from immigration.
The rent control has to be there because a lot of new immigrants are coming.
We've seen rent control instituted across the country, and it doesn't work.
But the Saskatchewan Landlord Association says rent control is not the answer.
Rent control actually will hurt tenants and the industry in the long term by scaring away investment. And what we want to do now is welcome as much housing investment as possible.
Shikhet says what we need for affordability is more housing.
Given our projections on where the economy is heading and where, what the demographics look like over the next 7 years, we estimated that the supply gap is about, 60,000 units for Saskatchewan.
The provincial government says it's taking measures to boost housing, but experts say the low vacancy rates and higher rent are likely to continue. For now, the family has found a place for almost $1,900, but they do worry about eventual increases.
When it comes to the price, yes, we have to stretch our budget, which is very, very important for us because we have just landed, we don't have a job, and we have to set up the whole thing.
Pratish Dayal, CBC News, Saskatoon.